Hey everybody, it's Nessa here from Nessa's Hair Extensions, located at 696 Activa Avenue in Kitchener. Okie dokie, so it has been yonk times since I've made a video. I think it was about either a year and a half ago that I made my last video. So thank you ever so much, patient subscribers and viewers who have waited so long but still stuck with me and still are watching my older videos on hair care and tutorials and all that jazz. But anywho's it's okay, so the reason why I have not been able to make videos is part and parcel thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers. My business has just exploded in the last couple of years, and I just literally had bookings back to back every day that I was open for all hours that I was open, so making videos was just incredibly difficult for me at the time. But I have made some changes. I have now reduced my working hours, because hey, if you're self-employed, what's the point of being self-employed if you can't make your own hours, right? So for today, on my first video back, I have my little fluff butt co-host here, Shayla, who, I don't know why, normally it's the summertime, so she buggers off most of the day, but she's just going to be here, and hopefully you won't see her ass every 5 seconds. Yes, boobs, I know. So anyway, today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own shampoo. So this is going to be homemade shampoo, sulfate chemical free, just made from naturally derived products, lots of oils and good things for your hair. It suds up super well. And it's great, absolutely wonderful for hair textures in the 3s and 4s. If we don't know our hair texture chart or types, that's basically curly hair that actually ringlets into a coil, whether that be a really loose ringlet like Taylor Swift and kind of ringlets, or whether you're super tight ringlets like, why can I not think of this? My gosh, if you're a Tracy Ellis Ross or a Lupita, yeah, so basically any hair type from the 3s, so as long as you have a coil, it's super tight afro hair, it's going to be absolutely wonderful for you. It is completely liquid, so there's no, anyway, you'll see it in a second. It's completely liquid, so it's going to be absolutely fabulous if you are wearing a weave, or if you've got braids or cornrows and you just really want to take care of your hair but not mess up your style with any, like, trying to scrub shampoo in there or anything like that. And again, all of the ingredients are natural, so it's only going to be giving goodness to your hair. Anywho's, here's the video. I hope you enjoy, and welcome back to the new Nessa, I guess you can say. Righto, so first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have a tub to mix this in that can hold at least 2 liters worth of liquid. And one of the first things we're going to do is pop in our coconut oil. Now do ensure that you are getting fully hard, solid coconut oil. You don't want the stuff that already comes liquid, because that is a really low quality grade of coconut oil. We want the solid, hard stuff because it's going to be the best for your hair. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of this coconut oil. Now, if you can make it liquid prior to adding it to your shampoo, great. Liquidize it on the stove, liquidize it in the microwave, that's okay. I didn't actually have that, so what I have here is some really like hot water in my little tub here. So I'm just going to pop that in there, and it's going to slowly melt. Melts away anyway. Coconut oil is fabulous because it is just one of the only oils that physically absorbs into your hair strand, and really helps to lock in moisture and solve a lot of hydration fatigue. It's also really soothing for your skin and your scalp, so it's an always a must when I'm using this in my shampoo. However, if you know that coconut oil makes your hair really like filmy, like it just coats it and doesn't wash out, then maybe put in like a teaspoon rather than a tablespoon. But I really like my tablespoon. Okie dokie. So next thing we're going to do, I have my coconut oil, it's all dissolved, everything's cool. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of our raw organic honey. Now I love me some honey. We're going to be using the Ackroyd's honey. This is honey we get from the local farmers market in St. Jacobs up here in Kitchener. This is literally, it's wildflower too, so it tastes beautiful, it smells wonderful, so I'm told. And anywho's, honey this stuff is right from the bees, right from the honeycomb, right into the bottle, unpasteurized. I absolutely love it. It's got so many antioxidant, antimicrobials. It is just so healthy for your skin and hair, and it adds luster and shine. There's nothing really bad I can say about adding honey. And do not worry, it does not make your hair sticky or anything like that. Just this 1 teaspoon that we're putting in really can do wonders, and it's just very soothing on your scalp too. Alrighty, so now that I've got my honey all mixed in there, next thing I'm going to do is take a half a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. Now do not worry if you do not have cayenne pepper, you can also use paprika. Now the reason why we're adding cayenne pepper is because that little spice, that little kick, really helps to, when it hits your scalp, it helps to start stimulating your blood flow, because when we have any heat or spices in our tongue, we feel hot, we're like, ugh! But this really does help. And when we have more blood flow, basically that's more blood being pushed through your strands. Well, not your strands, but it forces more nutrients and just a little bit more stimulation from your scalp to your hair strands. Now do make sure that you're mixing that in really well. Now the next thing we're going to add is our Castile soap. We are using the Dr. Bronner's Pure 18:1 946 milliliters in peppermint Castile soap. Now don't get me wrong, you do not have to use the Dr. Bronner's. This is like really the easy way. I used to make my own Castile soaps where I'm literally taking the peppermint, for example, putting it in my carrier oil, letting it really stay there for a couple of months, and then fermenting the Castile soaps into an actual soap. But again, so you can do your own Castile soaps, but I'm going to do this because I think this is going to be a hell of a lot easier for a lot of people. So I'm dumping the entire bottle into my tub here. Now the best thing to do is, and now we're going to add our water too, do try to use distilled water or some bottled water, because the less chemicals you have in it, the better. Tap water has a lot of chlorine and rubbish in it. So if you can, by all means, use the purest forms. Now I'm adding 1 part Castile soap to 1 part water. So I'm putting about 1 liter of water in there with my liter of Castile soap. If you want your soap to be a little bit thinner, and like if your hair isn't porous and doesn't absorb very much, you're probably going to want to make it a little bit thinner. Otherwise the oils may stick to your hair a little bit more. But generally everybody in my family has either type 3 or well, I'm the only person with type 3 hair in my family, but the rest of my family has type 4 hair. So we like it thicker, although it doesn't even look thick, but we like it in the thicker form. Now, next thing, what I've got in my hand there is some organic avocado oil. Now, you don't have to use this, but again, because my family, we all have thick curly hair, we all need hydration, I'm putting in half a teaspoon of this organic avocado oil. You can use any other oil that you deem necessary. So if you have extraordinarily thick hair, you may want to use like a castor oil or an olive oil. Our hair, although it's really curly, it's not super thick. So I think just the olive oil is really nice. Now you can see it's already foaming up, and I popped a little bit in my hands just to check the texture, and that foamed up really nicely for me. Oh, does it ever make your skin feel wonderful? You know what, you could totally even use this as a body wash if you really, really wanted to. But we like to use it for shampoo. Anyway, my hands were really soapy, so I went to the bathroom to go wash them off. But what we're going to do now is you are going to prepare to pour your shampoo in your bottles. So don't do what I did. Please use a tub or a jug, something that can be easily poured, because I tell you, getting the shampoo into the bottles from this stupid square jug was stupid. Just stupid. But anywho's, here we are. Let's get our bottles. Anywho's, okay. So what you're gonna want to do now is just get your bottles, or we're finished making the shampoo. So give it a nice good stir before you plan on popping it in your final bottle, because you want all of the cayenne pepper can tend to settle because it's a little heavier. But anywho's, yeah, so I'm filling up a nice applicator bottle. I love the applicator bottles with this just because it's so much easier to get underneath braids and underneath your weave, and really easy to rinse, so you can be a heck of a lot more targeted. I'm also just putting some, just in using the bottle that the Castile soap was in, because why not? this is going to be really messy, so I'm actually going to take this over to the bathroom and make sure I try to pour it out a little bit better. That's why I'm saying it's much better to use a jug rather than a stupid square container where it's going to spill absolutely everywhere. Okay, I'm back with my awkwardness. Anywho's, it's okie dokie. So now I've got my liter worth of shampoo there and my extras. I actually do have extra shampoo as well. I'm going to have to find something else there. Now, this is an alternative. If you don't want to use Dr. Bonner's, or if you have any issue with Dr. Bonner's, I really love this stuff. This is from Nutribiotic, and it is a pure Castile coconut soap. You can't really see the ingredients there, but basically it just says there's water and coconut oil. I've got the bergamot and peppermint one here as well, so it has a few extra ingredients for the bergamot and peppermint, but I absolutely adore it. So you can literally use this instead of the the Dr. Bonner's. Now also, you can totally also use this as a body wash. Just putting it out there. It's really great for eczema and sensitive skin, and I use it as a body wash as well. I think it's great. Oh, sorry. I did actually want to make sure I mentioned this for those of you who this is your first time using it as well. When you are rinsing your hair out, it is going to feel like once you've washed and everything, you're like, yeah, this is totally cool, awesome. When you rinse your hair out, it's going to feel like you still have something in your hair, like oil or something, right? And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, do not worry, this is totally normal. Immediately apply your conditioner and let your conditioner sit for 2 to 3 minutes or longer if you can help it. And when you rinse, you will realize that that feeling is gone. Your hair will feel silky, smooth, and absolutely wonderful. So I just wanted to say, because I've had some people who are just like, oh my God, Nessa, it was really hard to wash out. And I'm like, oh, no, you want that feeling. That's a good part. So anyway, again, if you feel like a filmy texture to your hair after you've rinsed it, just apply your conditioner straight away and you'll find that it's wonderful. Okay. Well, my dears, that is that. That is how I make my own homemade shampoo. And I know I've just changed glasses in between frames there. My husband, like literally while I was doing the narration there, he came down. He's like, "Oh, your glasses came." I'm like, "Oh, sugar plums. Yeah, let's try those on." I got like 4 new pairs and I don't know, just being different. Anywho's it. So yes, I hope this video helps those out there who are always looking for new products, looking for new things to try. This will realistically, if you have some of the ingredients, like if you already have the cayenne pepper and the coconut oil in your home, then really Dr. Bonner's, this big tub here normally costs around 20 bucks. For 1 tub. The coconut oil from Nutribiotic, that is a little bit more pricey. To be honest with you, we order that one online. We can't even go into, sorry, when I say we, I mean me and my hubby and myself. We normally order 4 liters and it costs us about $72. So, but I do love it. I absolutely love it. And, you know, we use it for other things too. But anywho's, next time, what I will do is I will also show you how to make black soap shampoo, your own homemade black soap shampoo. That's wonderful because it's basically black soap is made out of a form of compost. It's cast out compost, and you may think, ew, that is utterly foul, but it's actually so full of all this goodness that your skin and scalp will really benefit from. So I will leave that for another video. But in the meantime, I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I really hope that you find a wonderful benefit from it as I have, and it has stopped things like my dandruff or dry skin on my scalp. I no longer have to use anti-dandruff shampoos. And it's just, my hair is so much stronger and just altogether much more wonderful. So, anyways, I'm going to let you go because I'm rambling like hell. Alright, take care. Bye.